Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, my kids, in Amjad Qurtuba International Schools, grade 4. Today we're going to revise together the 4 kinds of sentences in grammar, and I hope that everyone has already watched the other video where we have presented the new vocabulary. Okay, so let's start. The 4 kinds of sentences, of course. Everyone knows that we have studied last year during grade 3. We have studied 2 kinds, and this year we're going to study the other 2 kinds, and all of them they are too easy. Okay, let's start. So as you can see here, I have orange, red, green, and blue. The orange one is the declarative sentence. So the declarative sentence states a fact or gives a piece of information, okay, and it ends with a period, and we have had that in the exam. Then the second one is the interrogative sentence. It's always a question, always, and it ends with a question mark. It's too important. Those 2 sentences we have dealt with and we have finished with them. Okay? We're going to learn about the imperative sentence and the exclamatory one. Okay? We have already studied this on, I think, on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. But I'm going to remind you of everything. Okay? So let's revise the declarative and the interrogative sentences. Okay, let's start with the declarative one. A declarative sentence tells something, it ends with a period. It tells something about someone or about an animal or about a house or about whatever. It tells something about something. Okay, so it gives me a piece of information. Okay, or it states a fact. Okay, for example, water boils at 100 Celsius. Okay, it ends with a period. It ends with a what? With a period. Okay, let's carry on. We have an example here. We have John and Stephanie whisper about the surprise party for Tara. To whisper in the ear. Hey, look, the surprise party of Tara is going to be tomorrow. You see, that's to whisper. Okay, this sentence tells about John and Stephanie. Okay, the sentence is giving us information. John and Stephanie are not swimming. John and Stephanie are not having fun for example, in a park. No, John and Stephanie are whispering to each other about what? About Tira's party. So it ends with what? It ends with a period. Then, now let's talk about the interrogative sentence, the easiest one. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It ends with what? With a question mark. If you cannot see the question mark, then it's not an interrogative sentence. As easy as this, okay? Let's carry on. So, would you like some cookies? I'm asking a question, and I'm having what? I'm having a question mark, so it's going to be an interrogative sentence. This sentence asks you if you want some cookies. Easy. So, if I say, for example, would you like to go, for example, to Britain? I'm asking a question. Do you want some bananas? I'm asking a question. Do you want to play football? I'm asking a question. Have you ever been to Scotland? I'm asking a question. Whenever I'm asking a question, it's an interrogative sentence, and the sentence has to, must, obligation, end with a question mark. I think it's too clear. Let's carry on. Notice how it ends with a question mark. Yes, I can notice that. So, let's carry on. Now let's go to the imperative sentence, which is the most famous sentence Teacher Malik is always using. Turn off your mics. Turn on your mics. Stand up. Sit down. Would you close your window, please? Okay, it's a kind of a request, but it has an imperative sentence, an imperative sense. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the imperative sentence, yeah, as easy as that. We have talked about that. It gives an order. it gives a command, or it makes a request politely. Okay, when I say, for example, close the door, please. So that's an order, that's an imperative sentence, but I'm like using it in a respectful way. Okay, so I add please. Okay, I can say it without adding please. For example, close the door, but it's going to be like informal. So try to use imperative sentences, even with your brothers, with your sisters, with your friends, in a polite way, in a respectful way. Okay, so use please whenever you ask someone to do something. Do not like order him. Do not like give him commands. Okay, clear? So that's the imperative sentence. An imperative sentence gives a command and makes a request. And I hope that you're going to make requests, not to give commands. It ends with a period, and this is the problem. Some people, they're going to find the period, they're going to say, whoa, a period, that's a declarative sentence. No, it's not, please. The meaning is so important here. If it starts with a verb without you, okay, for example, go out. I have started with the verb go, given an order, making a request. I can say go out, please. Okay, that's making a request. So when I say go out, okay, it ends with a period, but it's not a declarative sentence. Okay, it's given an order. Okay, go out, please, making a request. So it ends with a period, but it's not a declarative sentence. I repeat, it's not a declarative sentence. It's an imperative sentence. So do not only pay attention to punctuation, no. Pay attention to punctuation and meaning. Let's carry on. So it ends with a period. The subject you, exactly. The subject you doesn't appear, but it's understood. It's understood that I'm giving that order to you, okay, or making that request to you, okay? So it ends with a period, just like the declarative sentence, but it's not a declarative sentence. Let's carry on. So for example, go walk the dog. And here he means go to walk the dog, okay? But in spoken English, they prefer to say go walk the dog, okay? Which means take the dog out and let the dog walk. If you have a dog at home, we're going to understand this, because if you have a dog inside house, you have to walk it every day, okay? I was about to say walk him, because they are personifying a lot of dogs, okay? This sentence tells you to do something, okay? To go and walk the dog. Notice how it ends with a period, but it's not a declarative sentence. Pay attention. Let's carry on. Last but not least, the exclamatory sentence. When you have feelings, either of happiness, sadness, surprise, a lot of joy, you are feeling joyful, okay? You're going to use an exclamatory sentence. Expresses strong feelings. It ends as simple as this. It ends with an exclamation mark, okay? So, Al Hilal is the winner. So I'm expressing my feelings. His father is dead. I can use an exclamation mark too, or an exclamation point. Let me hurry up because I only have 1 minute and a half with this program. This sentence shows you how excited the speaker is, or how sad the speaker is too. It does this by ending the sentence with an exclamation point or an exclamation mark. At last but not least, interjections, and we have said that interjections are like the exclamatory sentences, just like whoa, oh no, hooray, ouch. Hooray, I have said no, hooray, ouch. All of those are like exclamatory sentences. Then the last thing, I hope that everyone has done this. If you haven't, just like stop the video, do it again and again and again and again, and you're going to find that it's easy, okay? I hope that everything is clear. Thank you so much. You have an assignment on Classera, and you have writing to do. Two assignments. One is like for grammar and vocabulary. The second one is for writing. Thank you so much and enjoy your holiday. Goodbye.